Hey, we're Central High School, and you're watching Friday Night Frenzy.
It's Friday Night Frenzy, presented by Tim's Auto Glass.
Troy, we have never had an issue getting the high schoolers to yell into the microphone for us.
No, and I love their little, hey.
It's Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Richie Cozzolino. There's Troy Lynch.
How you doing?
We're in week 11 already. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh my gosh, week 11? I mean, the regular season's all over now. I mean, it's playoff time, baby.
It is playoff time, but we're going to start with this regular season finale. Two teams still battling it out, the Mesa Ridge Grizzlies and the Central Warriors. It's senior day for the Warriors at Stoker Stadium. Anthony Zubiotti eating a Snickers while celebrating the night with his family.
Kind of like Skittles.
Yeah, he's having a good time. He's looking to lock up their spot in the 4A postseason. We're going to start just 2 plays into the third quarter. Quarterback Max Marsh for Central is going to find his trusty wide receiver running back combo in Cade Ballaweg. The senior, what's probably his last home game in the Valley, rumbling untouched, 76 yards for the touchdown. Has a nice little end zone dance to celebrate the occasion too. How about that, Troy?
Oh,
like that? Does that have a name?
Is that from Fortnite? I'm not sure.
It might be. I don't know. Central up 21-7. A couple of guys who'll be on the team next year connect here. There's Marsh on a slant to tight end. Cole Taylor, 6'6" as a junior. He's staying for his senior season. It's 28-7. Then on the punt return for the Grizzlies, actually a really nice punt here for a high school team.
That's like a spiral. That's better than what you can throw with your hand.
It really is. Elijah Romero here for Central. This is pretty good too. Bobbin and weaving through defenders. He's a junior too. The future for Central is looking bright. 80 yards on the punt return. Touchdown for the Warriors. They scored 27 points in the third quarter. Dominate Mesa Ridge 47-7 from Stoker. Central finishes the regular season at a very good 7-3. They finished second in the 4A Southern Football League and have all but guaranteed themselves a spot in the postseason thanks to that arm of junior QB Max Marsh. A great turnaround from last year's 4-6 season for the Warriors.
All right, but now we got to go to Glenwood because it was the Spring Bowl with the Demons hosting the Sailors, and the Demons broke hell loose early in this game. First play, Luke Gare, and you can tell he's been listening to MC Hammer because nobody could touch him. For 50 yards, brings it within the 10. Oh, I can't believe they brought him down, but you know what he does next? He's able to punch it in from 1 yard out. Glenwood went up 7-0 early on. And then the Demons had a good first play on offense, and I can't even talk right now.
What's going on
Let's see
here?
what the Sailors can do it. No, they can't. Look at this. Glenwood's first play on defense results in this pick six, block pass from Alex Rodriguez, and then Wyatt Ewer. He makes it 14-0, and we're only 3 minutes into the game. Sailors give up a 3-and-out in the next drive, so who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Luke Gare.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
the old version. 46 yards with defenders in his way. He doesn't even care. Second TD in the first quarter. Sailors falling behind fast, 21-0. And we're still in the first. Yeah, that's right. The Demons aren't done. And Dylan Albright, he gives his arm a go, and it is fresh. Finds Gavin Olson for an easy 6. It was 27-0 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter,
Wow.
Richie.
Sorry, Steamboat.
Oh, my gosh. Sailors didn't have a great game. Final score, 47 is zip-diddy-doo-dah. The Demons break even for 2018, but the Sailors will have to wait another season to find their buried treasure.
I like it, Troy. With the last game comes senior night once again. Players thanking their parents. Montrose versus Aurora Central. Indians hosting this one. Senior starting quarterback Zach Ubin stepping in for Keegan Goodwin, but for Aurora Central, their quarterback isn't making the big pass on that one. That's Raul Varela, swings it to Laquan Bowie, who slings it again to Caleb Anthony. He's got green grass in front of him. Trojans can't finish, though. Inside the 10, they settle for a field goal.
All right.
Montrose saw their first loss of the season last week. You may remember that, Troy. So they are running angry today. Look at this. Emmett Casterdeek runs fast, and I think I got his name right, on that end around. That sets up this. End around once again. Senior Sam Hartman with a Heisman arm. Walks it in after breaking tackle after tackle. Montrose not letting up at all. Elijah Evans is going to take a dive play there. Untouched into the pay dirt. After the Ponderosa loss, the Indians leaving no doubt in this one. They convert the 2-point conversion to start the running clock. Montrose wins. You know when they start the running clock, things aren't going so well for the other team.
No, not at all.
43-16, your final score. That loss last week hurts for Montrose. Ponderosa wins tonight, so they take the 4A Metro League with it.
And the Fruita Wildcats Visit Peak Vision will play tomorrow.
Mr. Peak Prep.
Oh my gosh.
Who wrote that in the prompter?
I wonder. Oh my gosh. They're going to play tomorrow in the final game of their regular season. Fruta locks up their league championship with a win on Saturday and another league title for the Palisade Bulldogs. They toppled the Summit Tigers 43-0 and win the 3A Western Slope League. Palisade finishes the regular season with a 9-1 record.
All right. The Durango Demons dropped their fourth and final game of the regular season, 24-7 to the Pueblo East Eagles. They're no pushover. Eagles remain undefeated and win the 3A South Central League with an 8-2 record. And the Grand Junction Tigers continue their disappointing season, falling to 3-7 with a 42-14 loss to the Wheat Ridge Farmers, the best logo that I've seen this season from Colorado.
And you may have noticed a number of teams didn't play on Friday. That's because the playoffs are underway for teams in Class 2A, including the Rifle Bears and the Delta Panthers. Rifle is ranked 7th in the 2A state tournament and have the privilege of hosting a postseason game against the 10 seed, the Eaton Reds. The Panthers are on the road this weekend, taking on the undefeated 9-0 Platte Valley Broncos. And the Paonia Eagles will also take on the Burlington Cougars tomorrow at Burlington in the first round of the Class 1A playoffs.
So, Troy, there's going to be a lot of teams, especially around the Valley, I think, that are probably going to get some playoff home games, which we always like to see. Palisade, almost certainly going to have one, if not more.
I mean, 9-1 is hard to beat.
It really is. Fruta Monument, if they win against Vista Prep, will most likely have one as well. Central is going to need some help with those 3 losses. So we'll find out on Saturday once the games are all wrapped up. The final postseason brackets for 3A and 4A. Those are our guys in the Valley. So we'll see. What do you think?
I don't know.
Any state titles around here?
I think so. I think there's a good chance.
Bold prediction.
I'm saying there's a chance.
He's saying there's a chance. It's time for our favorite part of the night, this week's Top Plays.
Oh, let's go.
We're going to start right here at home with play number 1. You saw it a few moments ago. Central's Eliza Romero fields a punt and flies down the field. Mason Ridge gets a couple hands on him, but nobody gets a handle. He rumbles 80 yards for the touchdown. Central stomping on the Grizz 47-7. 7-3. Central on the year.
All right. And our second play in the Spring Bowl, Luke Gare. 8 Skittles before this game and unleashed the power of the rainbow on the Sailors. 46 yards to find the pot of gold in the end zone for his second TD of the game. Demons raise hell on Steamboat, 47-zip.
And play of the week number 3 comes from the Montrose game, but it's Aurora Central making the nice move. Raul Varela swings it on the screen. Laquan Bowie throws a duck, but why not? Finds Caleb Anthony. Trojans needed any kind of play to try and get close to Montrose. Trick play is big, but Montrose also beats them big, 43-16.
And finally, we're going to take a look at the team playing underneath the lights tomorrow night at Stoker. The CMU football team plays its final home game of the season tomorrow night against Adams State, and it's going to be a big one. A couple of the seniors, they could make history.